Hello, person of Capricorn. You are here because your person that you're thinking of has a Capricorn sun sign. They could have a moon or rising sign. It's up to you, but sun sign is the easiest one to know about a person. There are other details. If you ever want to know more details about your person, you should book a reading. I have a Soulmate astrological and tarot card readings available. I'll put those in the description box. So I have, sorry, little thing there. I have a little lapis lazuli here. Sorry, goodness sakes. Yeah, lapis lazuli. And you can see it's blue. Here, I'm going to put it here because this is easier. It's got blue here and it has little flecks of gold in it. It's very smooth because it's been tumbled. But in ancient Egyptian times, lapis lazuli was very important for color. They used to grind it into powders and use it in color. They used to grind it and use it in paint. But super importantly, they thought of it as sort of a gateway crystal between heaven and earth, because the sky, the super blue sky, represented sort of, you know, heaven, and then the gold like also represented sort of the spiritual parts, right? Sorry, so like sky and heaven together in one crystal. So your person is a Capricorn. I'm using the Neo Rider-Waite tarot deck here for our tarot reading. First, we're going to look at what's going on in Capricorn, and I can tell you, it's a lot. All right, I'm going to share my screen. Bam, boom. All right, here we are. So this is the date and time of when I am recording this. And we have, let's see, we have Pluto, Mercury, Vesta, Venus, and Mars and Pholus going through Capricorn right now. So there's a potential sort of shooting themselves in the foot here, but we have Venus and Mars here. That kind of makes for like a bit of some steamy stuff going on for your person right now. Vesta represents sort of fanatical devotion, right? Mercury and Pluto, very powerful communication. So you might notice your Capricorn person feeling a little more forward with their words, forward with their communication, especially overtly communications having to do with love, sex, romance, appreciation. So your person has a lot of stuff going on right now. A lot of energy is pushing on them right now. Also, we have Jupiter, Eros, Neptune over here in sextile. And then this means that your person is having lots of ideas on what actions to take, a lot of creative ideas on what actions to take. Eros is a lot of creativity. So your Capricorn person is definitely feeling inspired with you know, creativity. As of late, they have a lot going on, Capricorn does. So I'm so glad that you're here today for your Capricorn person so that you can sort of better know how to navigate your relationship to them. So without further ado, let's get to the tarot cards. All right, so how does your Capricorn person feel about you specifically? You're here because you know that there is some sort of connection between you and this person. You may not know exactly what it is. You will know that it is intense. That is why you're here. Bam. What is up with that? Now, I have lit a candle here, and I'm going to start lighting these candles because you must honor your person's karmic connections that they already have going on in their life. Karmic connections cannot be rushed. They cannot be overridden. They cannot be diminished or demolished. They must run their course in order for your person to be the best person they can possibly be on this earth in this lifetime. So we will honor your person's karmic connections that they already have, but we also know that you have a connection to this person too. So we're going to draw some cards today, and we're asking how does your person, your Capricorn person, how do they feel about you? Cards flipped over already. We have the Page of Cups here. A little bit of a shine on there. King of Swords. All right. Looks like making some decisions right now on love. Yeah, get one more card at the very least. one flipped over, Judgment. Okay, so your Capricorn person is thinking about, they're doing a lot of thinking, right? We have the King of Swords here. They're doing a lot of thinking, and as a result of their thinking, they are having what's called a awakening moment here. And actually, judgments, well, judgment represents awakening, right? So we have an angel here in this judgment card. I'm going to show you here. We have an angel here, and we can see a woman, a baby, and a man all lifting up their arms, kind of being resurrected here, right? There's an angel. They're answering a call right now, right? So your person is definitely answering a lot of big calls. We saw a lot of that energy going through with them, right? We saw a lot of stuff going on with them. So they are feeling really called, like karmically called right now. They are using their mind right now too. And as it pertains to you, they definitely see sort of a type of romance here. It's not a developed romance. It's like a new romance, where they want to have some sort of new romance with you in their life, right? A new romance, but they're really using their mind. They're having to make some really hard, really strong decisions. They're having to be very logical right now with what they're doing. And they are having an awakening as it pertains to you. So yes, they have a lot of sort of new love, new creativity. When they think of you, they have a nice little flutter in their heart, right? When they think of you, they have this nice, like, oh my gosh, I really appreciate this person. I really appreciate you. I really like you. I love you so much, right? There is love here. There is emotion here. This is sort of new, sort of a less mature. It's not like an old emotion, right? It's sort of more of a new, playful, creative, lighthearted emotion. Using the King of Swords, it could be having to do with this karmic connection here, but they're really having to use their mind to kind of really cut through and really be logical, really cut through any kind of bullshit. So they are trying to think of ways to come through for you in a way that when they think of you, they want to talk about things that are true, talk about things that are real, right? They don't want to be caught up in illusions. They don't want to be caught up in false leadings, false dilemmas, right? They don't want to lead you astray with their feelings, right? And they're having an awakening around this. So that is super awesome. So they have a lot going on. And as it pertains to you, they're having some definite sort of downloads. They're having some definite, how can I think this through logically, and how can I make this Page of Cups even more, right? How can I grow this Page of Cups into something more than just new, something more than just, you know, an immature love? They are thinking about and awakening to how to make this an even more mature love. So that is your Capricorn person. I'm using the Romance Angels deck here. And we're going to get some more clarifying cards on how they feel about you. Ooh, release your ex. This is a lot to do with this karmic, what we've done right here, right? Release your ex, right? The time has come to clear your energy, right? Releasing your ex. So your person is coming through some major karmic circles. That's why they are having this awakening here, right? And they are struggling with maybe releasing their ex, right? There are some karmic things still that need to be released with your person. So you're going to have to be really patient with your person. Be mindfully patient. Imagine what it must feel like in their shoes to have to go through this. But there is insane chemistry between the two of you here. There's a strong magnetic attraction, undeniable. Love that it's here, right? So your person definitely has strong magnetic attraction to you. They're not going anywhere. They feel magnetized by you. So they are not going anywhere. But please be patient with them while they are trying to think through how to better move through and how to release their ex. All right, and this is the Light Angels Oracle. And this is going to be some advice for you, person who is sort of holding Capricorn's best intentions at heart here. We have transformation. Things are changing on a cellular, deep healing level. I'm certain you're experiencing this right now, person of Capricorn. You yourself are going through some major transformations right now. And they're changing on a cellular level. So as your person is being awakened, as they are seeing things through logically, and as they are entertaining sort of this new love and chemistry and releasing their ex, you as well are going through your own transformation. You as well are going through a deep, so what this is saying here is to not consider sort of anything set in stone just yet. We're on our way there though. We've got some powerful energies that are showing us that it's on our way there. And the great gathering, it's all coming together. Intuitive hits, soul tribe. So you and your person are also finding maybe a new community to be a part of, right? A new way of being together out in public, right? Great gathering, it's all coming together. Intuitive hits, soul tribe. So you are transforming. Surround yourself with people who embrace and make room for your transformation, okay? That is really, really important right now for you. And let's see, this is the Isis Oracle here. And I love this Oracle deck. I'm going to read out of a book of this one, and it's going to give us some really good sort of energetic, moving through, something to focus on. Okay, talismans of potency here. And it says charging sacred objects of power. Ooh, you're going to want to pause this and get some crystals right now. You're going to want to either get crystals or a necklace, something that means something to you. So that way, when you look at it, you'll remember this moment. You'll remember that, oh, that's right. I'm going through all these things because I really want to help my person through this hard time and myself. So talismans of potency. Charging sacred objects. So I have some crystals here that I always have. I even have like a little ring, right? I have some rings here. Sometimes I'll put those on. I have crystals too, crystals galore. All right, so I'm gonna put those there. And let's look up talismans of potency. So sit back, relax, take a deep breath for me. Exhale in, wait, inhale, deeply exhale all the way out, all the way out. Inhale again. Exhale. Relax. We're going to take this moment in. We're going to think about your person, sort of focus it through your third eye, right? Tapping into your heart, tapping into your soul, right? Really thinking about your highest good, your person's highest good, and tapping into unconditional love. In this moment, you are unoffendable. In this moment, you have all the space in the world for your person. All the space that the divine has, and you carry divine in you. So even though you think you don't have it, you have this capacity. So sacred tools and objects can become an extension of your energy field, focusing your power and intention, helping you to heal the split between spirit and matter, and learning to bring physical matter more deeply into light and life. You are encouraged to work with sacred materials in a conscious way to help you own healing and enjoyment of the material world as a part of your spiritual practice. Your love for the physical world of matter is a gift to the earth too. Now I'm going to skip to the ritual cleansing and charging for a talisman. And I'm going to use my lapis lazuli here. Put it right there. Have your sacred object with you that you wish to dedicate as a talisman. Have a piece of silk or cotton or other natural fabric or lovely pattern material ready to hold your object after the ceremony. Say aloud, I call upon the beings that love me unconditionally. I call upon my own soul light for clear intent, power, peace, and protection, and unconditional love. Bless this ritual. May all within it may all within it be for the greatest good, so be it. Pick up your sacred object with your right hand. Hold your right hand above it. I'm going to hold it like this. Say, I give thanks for you. I give thanks for the service you will render, and I honor you with care, attention, and respect. I cleanse you of all negative energies now. And the other thing that I really feel totally called to do is I have this bundle of white sage here. And since I have a candle for my person's karmic sort of cleansing, I'm going to cleanse this here. And as I do this, I'm going to imagine also cleansing my person's energy, right? Because I really want them to cleanse things through, and I really want them to release their ex, right? That's what I really want. I really want to help them in their spiritual practice right now, as well as my own. So I'm going to cleanse this sacred object here with a little bit of sage, just as an added step, because I know that that is what is happening right now. Lots of change, lots of transformation. I want to start as fresh as possible. Breathe deeply in. Do 3 fast exhale breaths swiftly over the object, visualizing negative energy being blown away on the breath. Focus on your heart and on the crown of your head being filled with light, and that light flowing from your body down through your hands and feet. Visualize the light flowing from your body along your right arm. Half of that energy remains circulating in your body for healing and wellness, while the other half pours out of your right hand into the object until it is filled with light, so much so that the light flows out from it and surrounds it. Say, you are cleansed. You are charged with divine light of intention. My intention is for, and add here your intention for this piece. So examples are healing, abundance, strength, clarity, love, and power, and so on. And for this spiritual practice in particular, your intention is to help create space for your person and yourself. So I also intend with this object that when I hold it, I remember I have unconditional love for my person, and I have unconditional love for myself during this time of transformation and growth. And when I look at this, I'm going to remember I have all the patience that God has. I have all the patience that divine has. May this intention manifest for the greatest good and in unconditional love through my own free will, so be it. Keep sending the light and then repeat the following incantation. All right. So be it, right? Or if you need to say more times or repeat, your intentions over your talisman to help you really remember, please do so. Thank you so much for joining me. Person of Capricorn, thank you for doing the spiritual work, not only for yourself, but for your person as well. And go forth knowing that you did something real and powerful today. Go forth in gratitude and love. Thank you so much. Now it's the cleanup song, the cleanup song, the cleanup song. Ooh, ooh, now it's the cleanup song, the cleanup song. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Clean it up, clean it up, clean it up. Clean it up, clean it up, clean it up. And it's clear right now for Taurus. And still got my sage here. Let's sage this beautiful stuff. Okay. Hello, person of Taurus. You are here because your person is a Taurus sun, moon, or rising sign, Sun is the easiest one to come to. If your person has a night chart and you know it, look at their moon sign, because the moon will matter a lot. But your person is a Taurus. You have Taurus energy. You're here. You are here because you know that you have a special connection with this Taurus person. It's intense, it's deep, it's unexplainable, it can be really painful, but you have a connection and you are here to heal yourself, and you are here to help heal your connection with your person. This crystal right here is the rainbow crackle, kind of rainbowy, rainbow crackle quartz. I'll put it right here. La, la, la. And the tarot deck I have for you today is the Muse tarot deck. Muse, amazing. And first, let's look at what is going on astrologically this month for your Taurus person. All right, share my screen. Boop. Bam. Okay. So this is me right now. This is Taurus right now. Now, of course, here, move that, months. These are all going to change and shift, right, through time here. Oh, next month, this time, it'll be again here. Moon will be here again. Let's see, moon will be in Pisces. That'll be, or sorry, sun will be in Pisces. That'll be affecting your Taurus person differently. But let's update it to now, which for me is February 7th, 2022. All right. So Taurus, this means there's a lot going on for your Taurus person. There's a trine here. So we got a lot going on in Capricorn, Taurus. This means, okay, so first of all, the big thing that's going on with your Taurus person is we have Uranus right here going through Taurus. Taurus is a chill person, right? Oftentimes, Taurus people will say, I identify more with my rising sign or my moon sign than I do with my sun sign. Taurus is fixed. It's the most fixest of all the energies. Bless your heart, person of Taurus. This person does not move or change their mind quickly, but we do have Uranus here, and Uranus goes, tough, you've got to change now. You've got to change now. You need to get used to this now. So Uranus is there pushing and kind of breaking apart some of their traditions as of late. Uranus going through there, it's a fertile sign. Taurus is Venus ruled, and Venus loves babies here. So your person might be, you know, having some unexpected puppies being born or coming into their life. And they also have all this action going on. So your person is going through some mega energies right now. So they're being pushed on to take action on things, especially when it pertains to work or achievements right now. They're having an easier time with that. So that's good. If your person's in construction, I know lots of Taurus who do a lot of like construction. They like to work with earth too. They like to make things, beautiful things. They have an eye for beauty. They have a strong sense of tradition. Your Taurus person loves tradition. Your person is a sensual person too. That's another thing about Taurus. They are appreciators of art and beauty and love. They don't move quickly. Be down with it. Jupiter is here giving them some luck. That is like super awesome. And we saw that the sun is going to be in Pisces. So they'll definitely be having some enlightenment later on in the month, which will be like super good for them. Yeah, they have a lot going on, which is like super duper good. All right. So that is what is going on for your person. They're being pushed on to change rapidly. They should be having some sort of success with their work, which is super great. They have Venus and Mars here. This is a pretty steamy, you know, maybe coming through with some powerful communications having to do with romance or love. That's a thing this month. So awesome. Now we're going to look even deeper, and we're going to use these cards here to ask the question, how does your person feel about you? How does your Taurus person feel about you right now for this month? But it's an energy check-in, so it'll be more acutely, you know, specific to the right now. Whew. Well, hello. Now it's interesting to me because these kind of came out sideways. I usually like to read them up, straight up and down. And we have a bunch over here. And so I'm going to take this top one also. Okay. Ooh, I'm going to take this next one too. Interesting. And this one, I guess I do have to do all these. All right. And then I'm going to use this one for the bottom of the deck. So the bottom of the deck here, and these cards that fell out, is 5 of inspiration. You'll notice in this card that this person here is going through a lot of sort of self-inner conflict, right? It's also the 5 of Wands. You'll notice that with this woman here, she's kind of up and she's down, she's looking down, she's looking up. Do I go through this window, my mirror? Am I falling through a hole, right? There's a lot of inner conflict in your person right now, but they are having lots of new thoughts. They are having a lot of mental clarity right now, right? Which is really, really good. They are definitely having some sort of mental clarity right now. So when it comes to you, they maybe want to put forth some kind of new communication. Maybe they have new ideas on how to better communicate with you, which is really awesome. We have Venus in Aries. We have this beautiful 4 of inspiration, or 4 of Wands. And we see these ladies here, and they are all sort of meditating together, trying to come together in one mind. The 4 of Wands is also a very soulmate kind of card. So your person, as far as they think about you, they know that you are definitely a soulmate to them, right? They are aware of this connection, and that this connection is definitely special. They feel like they have to be deceptive though. It could be deceptive with you, but as far as it goes with you, either they feel like they might be leading you astray or deceiving you in some way, or if they're in a karmic connection already, and this is a third party situation, they are beating themselves up. They are having a hard time with it because, they feel like they are deceiving their maybe other karmic connection. And what I have right here is I have a candle, and it is burning, and it's got some little pearls of wisdom in here. I like this for if your person is in another karmic soul connection with another person. We must honor that connection. You cannot put that candle out. Much as we want to just be like, whatever, who cares about the other person? There is another person involved oftentimes in these. So we want to honor that connection, because the reality is what goes around comes around. And if we want to avoid ourselves falling into a trap of treating others how we don't want to be treated, we need to be aware of that. So this to me is a strong indicator of potentially a third party situation here. Your person has another soul contract that they are clearing out, and things are changing, right? There's definitely some movement here. Jupiter is definitely, lighthearted, buoyant in its beliefs, right? But this is representing there is a change happening that is going to cause your person to come towards you, and to come towards you quickly. And when they come towards you, they'll be sharing their new ideas, maybe sharing their new revelations, hopefully talking to you about ways in which they feel, they don't want to be deceptive. They don't want to live in this energy, right? And hopefully tell you about the way that things are changing for them. But the good news here is that your person is definitely thinking about you. Your person definitely sees you as a soulmate connection. Your person definitely wishes things were different, right? Your person definitely wishes that, and they wish for sure they could just come running towards you, fireworks blazing. All right, and now I'm going to pull some cards from the angel oracles here. So what else is going on with your Taurus person? Okay, we have reconciliation. Ooh, that's really nice. This person wants a reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. So this could mean a reconciliation with you. Yeah, well, reconciliation. Love that card. I'm gonna get this one too. Oh, unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. So this card, when it pops up, does not mean that your person does not love you. In fact, we know for certain that this card here means that they definitely recognize you as a soulmate person. They definitely really care for you deeply and very much. Unrequited love can often mean not at this time, right? It means don't be impatient for this to unfold. Your person is a Taurus, and with Taurus comes a lot of patience. You must be patient with your person. That is how they roll. So it's not that they have unrequited love towards you, it's that they can't come towards you in the way that you want them to at this time. So let's get you some advice cards. This is the Light Oracle card. Ooh, all right, Sue came out there. And this is information for you. And this one says warrior woman. And we have a woman here, and she looks like she's a knight. She looks like she's armored and ready. So you are definitely ready for the long haul here, for the long war. It says, have you answered your deepest calling? So while you are waiting for this person, or while you are intentioning and lifting up this person, you have a calling. There is something that you need to be doing, right? Your deepest calling. So what this is telling me is that the more you lean into what you are called to do, right? What you are spiritually called to do, then that will help move this situation along also, right? We know for sure that part of the way that attraction works is that the more you release the chains, right? The expectations that you have around this relationship coming out the way that you expect it to come out. We know for certain that the more you release it and the more you answer your calling, the quicker it will heal this situation. So you have something, you have a calling here, person of Taurus. And we says, oh, and this one came from the last one too, a little collective action happening here for all the earth signs, but the great gathering, it's all coming together, intuitive hits, soul, tribe. So please find other people who are like-minded, like yourself. They can help you be a sturdy warrior. They can help you know what armor to put on, right? They can really help you to not go through this alone. And that's the hardest thing I would say about these, is that we often feel like we must go through these things alone, and it sucks. All right. So we're going to use the Isis Oracle next. We're going to look at these cards here. I'm going to read from my little book, and let's see what we've got going on here. So what does the person of Taurus need to hear right now to heal this connection? Ooh, abundance of Sothis. Abundance of Sothis. And it says, stellar blessings of the celestial goddess of abundance. Ooh, look at that. It's got a bundle of wheat and grain. That was important for food for people back in the day, right? So something sustaining here, right? I'm going to put this, let's see, I'm going to put this right here so that we can kind of see it in the middle here. Actually, I want to put it on things changing. That's what I want to put it on. I want to put it on things changing here. All right, abundance of Sothis. And I hope I am pronouncing that right. Okay. Okay. Stellar blessings of the celestial goddess of abundance. Abundance in many forms is flowing to you now, beloved. Intend right now to receive it. Maybe hold out your hands in a little cup. Imagine sort of inhaling, and imagine, you know, a goddess, a divine, beautiful woman sort of pouring out her cup to you of liquid light. Just decide to do so in your heart at this very moment. The oracle of the abundance of Sothis comes as a guidance to expect increased flow and to continue your good works of building channels through which abundance can be delivered to you. Freely share your talents, wisdom, and self, and enjoy the abundance responsibly flowing to you in many forms over and over again. So when I think of abundance and being in a receptive mindset for abundance, I think of gratitude, right? I think of saying, being in a mindset of thank you for every little detail, right? Oh, I'm thanking you for the air that I'm breathing. I thank you for the walk that I can go on, or I thank you for the person I can spend time with, right? I thank you for the food that I'm eating, right? I'm thanking you for, so many things. Thank yourself for doing this work here. Thank you, self, right? Now we're going to do a little ritual and listen and breathe in evenly, intentionally, focusing on receiving abundance. Lie comfortably and close your eyes, focusing on your breath and allowing your awareness to dwell within. Deeper and deeper as you relax, focusing on the rise and fall of your belly as you inhale and exhale. Allow yourself to become aware that above you is a great star. It is brilliant, silver, and magnificent. Feel the energy that pulses around it, nuclear and powerful and vast. It is crackling with aliveness and potency. Many other planets, stars, and moons are supported by the power of this great star. It feeds them with energy and life and spiritual sun. Be aware that you are now floating on a silver river of light in the darkest galaxy. Now heading closer towards the sun, you feel the river of light beneath you now, filled with love and power. It naturally guides you towards the star. As you get closer, the river rises and expands, becomes faster and wider, full of life, energy directly from this spiritual sun, Sothis. Allow the river to nourish you with the perfect balance of cool and warm energies. Feel yourself rising and falling with the natural flow of the river of light underneath and all around your body, holding you firm and safe. Imagine being cleansed by the river, letting go of any energy that is not aligned with abundance, and strengthening all the energies already within you that are aligned with abundance. Breathe deeply in and exhale, using your voice to really let go. As you exhale, you release into the river, and as you inhale, draw in its loving power and light. You become aware that the river is merging now with the edges of the star. You feel such peaceful bliss as the energy of the star Sothis pours into your being. You feel the beliefs that were incorrect, based in fear, falling away, and you see and know things differently. There is no explanation or analysis. There is just deep, heartfelt knowing that all is just and fine, and there is no need to worry or fear. You are loved, you are safe, you are supported. You will never be abandoned, lost, ignored, or forgotten by the divine. You are not separate from the beauty and light of this great star. You have this within you already. You just need to feel it and remember. Eventually, you feel that you can move on the river of light back towards your life on Mother Earth without losing your feeling of the Sothis, the warmth within. The river flows and you feel free, passing through the belly of the star in utter bliss. Then through the edges of the star on the other side, peacefully and gently flowing on the river from the star towards the earth. The river with you in it begins to flow into your life on the earth, emotionally, psychologically, spiritually, and physically. There is no part of your life that is not blessed by this river and the light within it. Be aware of the Sothis light in the river flowing into any part of your life that needs more abundance. Healing or prosperity in particular, allow that part of you and your life to be blessed by the sacred celestial river. Again, it is washing and carrying healing light into that part of your life, filling it with sacred energy and blessing. Enjoy this feeling for a few moments, and when you are ready, say, I give thanks to Sophis, giver of abundance and healing, for your generosity, blessing, and gifts of abundance, and now in all parts of my life. Thank you, beloved, for your nurturing. And when you are ready, just open your eyes. You may like to finish your practice saying, so smote it be. Thank you for doing this work, this inner work. Thank you. Because the more you heal yourself, the more you heal your Taurus person. And those two things are connected. So thank you for doing the work to heal yourself, to heal your person as well. Thank you for joining me. And until next month, thank you so much, person of Taurus. And now we sing the cleanup song, the cleanup song. Clean up, clean it up. Clean up song, clean up song. Ooh, 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 ooh. Clean up song, clean up. Clean up. Ooh, getting ready for Virgo. All right. Cleansing my space, my energy, yours too. Whoever watches this. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. Hello, person of Virgo. You are here because your person has a Virgo sun, moon, or rising. If you know that your person has a day chart, astrologically speaking, then Virgo sun is best. If you know that your person is a Virgo moon in a night chart, Virgo moon is best. If you'd like to know more about your person, you can do a soulmate reading with me. It's about 40 minutes long, and I think it's $66. So you can really know a lot about your person, what's going on with them and yourself. So definitely do that. It'll be in my description box on how to schedule that with me. I have a heart crystal here. It's a rose heart crystal right there. Put you there. Right there, right there, right there. All right. So you are here because you have an intense connection with your Virgo person. The tarot deck that I'm using is the Mucha, however you pronounce it, deck. This deck is only meant to do uprights, so I'll do upright readings here. First, let's see astrologically this month of February 2022, what is going on with your Virgo person? So we have a lot of earth energy going on right now for your Virgo person, for sure. They've got a lot going on mentally. They are definitely being pushed on to achieve goals, right? So we have powerful communication. They will definitely be talking about things probably at work that have to do with maybe giving some clarity, changing people's minds. We have Venus and Mars here. So that is super awesome for your Virgo person. This means that there's a little bit of masculine and feminine energy here and a little bit, you know, steamy for your person. We have Uranus, so definitely making some leaps and bounds with regards of how they think of themselves and how they view their worth. So a lot of progressive forward momentum there. We've got Jupiter here, yay! And Jupiter is going to definitely be, and it's in Pisces. So your Virgo person, while Virgo definitely tends to be more logical, they tend to be very practical, right? What they like to do is they like to refine and perfect, your Virgo person likes to do. So they are refining and perfecting some things about themselves right now. They're refining and perfecting relationship maybe ideas. They're refining and perfecting the way that they communicate, and they are refining and perfecting some of their maybe emotional ideas, and maybe some of their artistic ideas, right? And having a lot of artistic ideal downloads right now. So that's like super awesome. Awesome. It's awesome. The sun later this month is going to be going into Pisces, which means that your person is definitely going to have some more ease with getting direct view of enlightenment, right? The sun sheds light on areas of our life, and it's going to be in Pisces. So it's definitely going to be showing your person how to be more open emotionally, how to be more open maybe in a spiritual sense, and they might be more open with their small dogs. Virgo also rules like small animals, so it's kind of fun. All right, so I'm gonna stop my screen sharing, and we're gonna ask, how does your Virgo person feel about you? And I have here a candle before we get started, a candle that is lit for your person's karmic connections. Oftentimes, people come here because they're in somewhat of a third-party situation. So we want to honor your Virgo person's karmic connections and karmic cycles, and other soulmates that they already have, they are already going through with another person. We must honor their karmic soulmates. We must honor their karmic cycles, because what goes around comes around. And we do not wish any sort of ill will to come on them or on you. Always, we want that. And it attracts the divine, unconditional love. God loves it when we honor and sort of are willing to sacrifice ourselves for our loved ones. So I honor you now. Thank you so much for being here, for your Virgo person, and understand that the more you heal yourself and you tap in and lean into unconditional love, the more it helps your person to also lean into unconditional love for themselves and for you. So let's do some cards here. How does your Virgo person feel about you? Okay, we have a card right here, Temperance. So not too hot, not too cold. Also Sagittarius energy right there too. Your Virgo might have some Sagittarius in their chart, or maybe they are learning about ethical things right now, or cultural things, or yeah, tapping into that Jupiter. We've got 4 of Cups. All right, cool. And I'm gonna get one more card here. Okay. Working hard, 8 of Pentacles. Okay, Temperance here is major arcana, and we see a woman here, and she has a big jar, and she's got both feet in the water, although traditionally it shows 1 foot on land, 1 foot in the water, for not too emotional, not too practical, right? Not too earthy, right? So your person, when it comes to you, they are thinking about not being too hot, not too cold, right? They are dealing with you in a way that is temperate, right? Not coming too fast. They may have some thoughts about you that are, maybe they want to tell you about things or talk to you about things, but they don't know when or how to do it, right? So they're trying to figure out maybe the best time to do it, because this card here, 4 of Cups. So we see a woman sitting here, and she is being offered this spiritual divine cup from God, right? You see this cloud here, and it's offering this woman a cup, and she is looking down at these cups, right? This is a card that can often represent a little bit of disappointment here, right? It's like you can't see these Ace of Cups here, right? This overfilling, overabundance, because you're focusing so much on these cups that are down here. So your person is maybe reflecting on choices. How do I deal with the cups that are in front of me? Not realizing that there is something really awesome right here. Maybe not realizing that you are offering them something that you feel is sort of divine, spiritual, and awesome, right? But yeah, they are reflecting maybe on some disappointments. Maybe some things didn't pan out the way that they had hoped that it would pan out with you. So this is a card about reflecting. And this card, though, is not giving up on the relationship, right? This card is all about, but I'm still going to work hard, nose to the grind, right? I still believe in this relationship. I love this relationship. I still want to work. And this is really interesting too, because no one will work harder than a Virgo will for their loved ones, right? No one will sacrifice more than a Virgo, swear, right? Because it's a mutable sign, and they will give and give and give in the most practical way possible, money-making way possible, right? So thank you so much for your person for working so hard. So let's see what else we've got here from your person. So this is the Romance Angels deck here. Okay, one already kind of fell out here. Ooh, reconciliation. So your person definitely wants maybe to reconcile, maybe spice it up a little bit here, right? Reconciliation here. So your person definitely wants some sort of reconciliation, some sort of meeting of the minds with you, for sure. And chemistry. How funny, both of these have come out in the other two readings, these earth sign readings. So there is definitely chemistry between you. You really love each other. Your person definitely really, really loves you. They feel strongly magnetically attracted to you. So you can know that your person definitely wants to come together with you, and your person definitely has a lot of chemistry with you. So that is super awesome. And they're working hard here, right? They are definitely, if you are in maybe like a separation from this person, right? Like, let's say you're not with this person. They're definitely concentrating on work, maybe to sort of not have to think about you, right? They could be working so that they kind of don't have to think about how they can't come towards you. That's another option there too. All right. The Great Gathering. It's all coming together. Intuitive hits, Soul Tribe. So for you, this one came out also. Being around other people who are like-minded, like yourself, right? You listening to your intuition when it comes to this person is like super important. And Lumeria, creating heaven on earth, it's happening. So the more that you lean into, so look at this beautiful card, right? So what we have is we have like greenery here, we have mountains here, we have waterfall here and some water. So it's like making your own little world, right? So maybe right now you are involved in sort of illuminating your own world, right? Focusing on how to create and put beauty in your own world. The more you do that, the more it heals this relationship in particular, right? The more you focus on creating heaven on earth where you are, right? Heaven on earth to me is sort of leaving space for the divine to come in, right? Leaning into unconditional love, leaning into it being impossible for your person to disappoint you, right? Really leaning into sort of the things that you are grateful for your person, right? Really leaning into divine consciousness, right? Like that Christ consciousness. I heard somebody say that the other day and I loved that, right? Doing it unto others as you'd have them do to you. I really like that a lot. So creating a heaven on earth, the more you sort of look at this from the perspective of divine, of creator, of unconditional love, the more it heals not only yourself, but your relationship as well here. So I love that. I do. Now let's get an Isis Oracle. An Isis Oracle. Oh, Lady of the Stars. This is so fun. This is really fun too because I have a Virgo who is my absolute soulmate. And I know what this card says because I did a tarot reading with it on myself the first time I ever used these cards. So I have a real special connection to this card right here and to this one because I definitely feel like I'm creating heaven on earth. All right, Lady of the Stars. Okay, lady 93. Okay, Lady of the Stars, Princess. Yeah, put this over here so you can kind of see it a little bit more. Priestess of Sirius. Sirius is a star. All right. So Sirius is a celestial goddess, a star of unconditional love and wisdom. What? And an extremely high vibration. What people mean when they say high vibration is it is unconditional love, right? That's what extremely high vibration means. It means that you are being called out for your super awesome connection to spirit and divine. It brings deep soul awakening, spiritual gifts, and a high capacity for divine service. Lady of the Stars is also an empowerment of all other oracles in this deck. She tells you to pay attention because something significant is taking place right now. So now we're going to read the ritual, and this ritual is definitely going to want you to wait for an evening. She wants you to go outside and look at the stars and sort of reflect on how small we are, but how connected you are to the divine. So I'm going to read this through, and you can picture this in your mind or replay this part of it and go do the ritual yourself. Okay, it is best to do this ritual on a relatively clear night when you can sit outside and gaze at the stars. If you cannot do this physically, then you are welcome to take this picture of the cosmos, or take a picture of the cosmos with the stars, and set a candle safely nearby as your focal point for the ritual. Or simply close your eyes and visualize the stars above. You can also light a small tea light candle and place a crystal dedicated to Sirius in front of that light. Ooh, I'll take that and put that right there then. Dedicated to Sirius in front of the light to gaze at as your focal point. So what they mean is to kind of gaze at it as you're listening, kind of lower your gaze. Focus on the words. Focus on your breath. Focus on that third eye between the eyebrows, and really focus on your connection to unconditional love, highest self, divine spirit. Okay. We're going to say an incantation 3 times. Sirius, beacon of unconditional love, the heart of the goddess shining above, your deepest peace and wisdom wild, I call you now as your beloved star child. Let me rise above forgetfulness and fear. Help my true nature be strong and clear, so that no matter what seems to be, I am anchored with divinity. Nothing distracts me from my true face, shining bright with endless peace and grace. After you have repeated this incantation 3 times, be in your heart and feel the energy of Sirius entering into your heart through your crown of your head and your forehead with softness and peace and power and grace. Just allow at this vibration. Just allow. At this vibration, struggle can fall away, and you can know a peace that will continue to emanate even beyond your ritual, bringing healing and transformation to your life. Stay with this process for as long as it feels right for you. And when you are ready, just open your eyes. So thank you for doing this work for yourself. And the more you tap into being your best self, your highest self, right? The more you tap into unconditional love, the more it heals your person. And when you both are being healed at the same time, it helps you to come together, right? It helps to bridge that gap between the two of you. Thank you so much for joining me, person of Virgo. And until next month, bye.